Okay, we are live. And I'm not. Is it echoing? Where's it coming from? Thought I had the speaker off on that thing. Is that better? Why is that echoing? There should be no sound coming out of that. Darn it. Mic is muted. It won't let me turn the sound all the way off. Well, come on. Why can't I turn the sound all the way off? That just makes no sense. It's always going to be on. Oh, give me a break. Seriously. Is that better? I think I got it figured out. Is that working? Yes, it is. Okay. We had to turn it completely off, but something's up here. It's not. Yeah, I know I'm in the show. Okay. That should work. I'm actually using a freaking clamp and somewhat clamping my iPad to the shelf to get that above head view. What's up, everybody? How's the sound quality? How's the video now? How is everything? What is up? Vince, Andrew, Viking. I think that's all that's here. It says there's 5 here, but I'm one of those 5, I think. So, yeah. Mr. Buttram, how you doing? What's up, early morning cups? Uh-oh, you've been hanging out with Robbie Mac too long. This is as much a test of this whole setup. This view is actually my iPad, and he got it clamped. It's actually clamped to the shelf right there, looking down. And then I moved my camera, this camera, up to that shelf so I can have a downward view, and it's all kind of hokey. Yeah, I know he's your wingman. Not bad. About to have some hash browns and eggs for lunch. It's breakfast. But don't get me wrong, I'm okay with breakfast for lunch and dinner, and can't tell you how many times I eat eggs or pancakes or something for dinner. I love breakfast is my favoriteest food group. It's funny that I don't really eat breakfast anymore because I'm trying to not eat so much. So yeah, this is an early morning. Again, it's as much of a test of this whole setup, whether it'll actually work. What's up, Brian? How good the sound's going to be. I do have a Bluetooth headset. The mic in it is pretty crappy. So I don't know if this is better or worse, or this is actually a pretty good mic. It's decent. It's not perfect, but it's not bad for, I don't know what I paid for it, $30, I think, $29. Anyway, so the whole point of this is I'm going to take this here piece of crap and get rid of it. I printed up, you can see over here, it's going to be hard to see. I got a box for it to mount in. It's kind of modular, which I don't know if it was a good idea or a bad idea. I got it so it all pops apart. I'll show you in a minute. So I can mount things easy and run cables easy. And I don't know how far I'm going to get. I may only do this for half an hour or so, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff I'm not really ready to do yet, like soldering. It's not in the mood to solder today, but yes, it is the Retina Searing Orange. The whole printer now is yeah, speak, Tom. Printed solids, Jesse Orange, Mystery Orange. If you were on Chris Clocky's stream last night, we were talking with Printed Solid about it, and he was pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. It's coming out much better. It's pretty good. A couple of parts got to be replaced because I had some under extrusion, but I already printed them. They're around. I also have parts for mounting the power supply and the screen. I have the box ready for the electronics. This is not my forte. The only thing I'm worse at than the electronics is the software, the hardware, and mounting everything I'm good at. The actual running of wires and stuff I'm not so much. But let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is, well, get rid of this big ass box and just gut it. So let's start by getting rid of the big ass stupid obnoxious piece of junk. So we can get rid of these. Some of the way they did this is just pointless, I think. The least needed items to have these big cable things they have on big, and the ones needing to be on little connectors they put on, I don't know, it's just ass backwards. And then they do some of them on the connectors, and then a whole bunch of them aren't. It just makes no sense to me. Let's get the screen off of here. I think I use this sized one, and it's a mixture of stuff. I know it is, and I might have to open it up because it's a nut on the other side that's just spinning, huh? Yep. Not unscrewing, is it? Nope. So I'm going to have to open it up first. And as you can see, I put this big ad on, and you'll see in a minute why. Because all the custom-y stuff I had to do. And I wanted to get a coffee cup or a container or something to put all these screws in as I took it apart. And dumbass me was making coffee, which I don't care. Coffee's more important. Team Orange. Team, oh my God. My eyes. Yes. It is. I mean, even the camera showing it kind of all right. But the color, this orange really is freaking bright. I was kind of hoping it was truly fluorescent. He was saying last night when we were talking to him that it's only mildly fluorescent, I guess. And obviously, for safety's sake, what is up, 3D printing and painting? For future people watching this, unplug the power before you start doing this. And it's not even for people that are stupid, because, well, sometimes I'm stupid, but sometimes we all just space stuff that should be normal. This is why I had to add this big pad here, because I have this massive add-on fan here, which the iPad's not catching, but you can see it here. So anyway, now I have to unmount this thing, which are these 4 screws here. And I'm hoping this power supply has the same mounting layout as all my other power supplies, which are all very close. They're not exact, but most of them are pretty darn close. So I can actually mount this thing. The only thing I haven't designed yet for it is the little box everyone's putting on the bottom of the power supplies to cover the wires and putting a switch and everything on it, which I may actually do. Ooh, you're going to be able to see my stickers. Now this, if I remember correctly, yep, this is the original power supply from, can you see it back there? That printer. The little red one down there. You can barely see it in the corner. This is like, it's been a beautiful power supply. It's wicked ballsy. It's a 400 or 360, 12 volt, 360 amp, watt, whatever. The only thing I've had is my classic issue with all of them. I lose the fans. I bought this cheapo fan that's actually pretty quiet. It's not the quietest one. Mounted it on the outside. It cut the big hole in it. It's a big fan. Haven't had a problem since. And it runs beautiful. I actually like this power supply, probably the best of all the ones I have. Hey, it helps if I actually put a Phillips in this thing. Actually, I'll be right over here. Grab my little set over here so I can grab whatever I need. And let me guess, the one thing I don't have in here, and there's one in here, is a regular number 2 Phillips. Trying to get it so I'm in this camera, but I guess I can move it around a little, just as long as it doesn't drop. Okay, why did it lose focus? I don't know. It should autofocus. Oh, it probably will in a minute. All right, get the little door out of my way. Why are you not? Oh, you're not playing with them because you're moving. Oh boy, I already see a nightmare I'm going to have wiring because of all the fans. Which actually I don't need anymore. Because they're all dope case fans. Too many wires going in and out of this thing. Ground, important. Most important one of all. Alright, power supply is free. Power supply is going to get mounted right here on the side. Why is that thing not focusing? There it goes. Is it just because there's too much stuff too close? Focus now. Put the clamp back on it. It's kind of angular-y, but at least it's focused now. I think it was because it was too close to the shelf, and the focusing thingy was sent in the shelf, not the, even though it wasn't in the frame. What is up, Chris? Okay, now the big old box here, my little add-on. I'm gonna have to pull that apart because otherwise I won't be able to get into the parts down here. And actually, this add-on I should release because this is actually a great thing, because not only did that big fan on the power supply cool the power supply because it was a big fan, but it blew. I had it set up so it was blowing right on top of all the stepper drivers. So even though there's internal fans blowing on the stepper drivers right here, this is an internal fan, blows across, and then there's another one blowing the whole thing out. So one thing I got to say is this thing was, I don't want to say pretty well, it was okayly designed for airflow considering it's inside a box. I'll give it that. I kind of screwed it up, made it worse without my wiring. I tried to make everything somewhat removable and pluggable and plug and playable, if that makes sense. Added more wires and moved wires around, and as you can see, I'm not the neatest wirer. You can see it. Can you see it? Whoop, can you see it in there? Not really, but okay, that came free. Big old add-on to the thing. The only thing I'm going to miss is I got all kinds of stickers on this box. But I will be able to see the stickers on the power supply. That's a bonus. All right, let's get to, I have no idea what. Get all that crap out of the way. Oh my God, what do I have in here? Here's a power supply going to the hot end, I believe. They just made this a nightmare. Let's get rid of the screen. Actually, you know what? Let's just unplug everything because it's all marked. The other thing they did pretty good is they just marked everything. I remarked everything. And I'm sure I'll screw something up, wiring it all back together. Unplug all of that stuff. What do we got left here? Oh, that's unplugged. I can pull the board out. Hopefully all those wires are somewhat loose. Not connected to anything. But I bet they are. Hey, look, you can sort of see what I'm doing. Not really, but I think I need some more overhead lighting shining down into this here box, huh? I'll have to think about that for a second. I think I can do that. I have some USB lights. And this originally had the Anet board in it, so the minute I pull this, you'll see my little adapters I had to make to put this MKS board in here. Not that you can see it, but let's see, can I pull this over here? I just lost the screw. Might be a little better, huh? Yeah, that's a little better. You can actually sort of see inside here. It's an MKS Gen L, which you still really can't see because it's all dark in there, but that's life. You can only do so much on a Saturday morning. This is not quite loose. Okay, disconnect the screen. Take the screws out. Let's see what wires are still connected. I think the only thing still connected is the bed, which I have on a big ass XT60. So there's my board. MKS Gen L. 2208's on here. And that is going to get mounted in here, which I can now move this camera over. And let you see. I'm going to move my iPad around. Why did it just go out of... Oh, there it goes. It goes back and forth. The cool thing is I designed this so this whole thing pops apart. Multiple pieces. And I can just mount stuff. So hopefully if I did this right, I have a feeling I didn't. Now, darn it. I'm going to have to print a little spacer here. Oh well. Let's see. Let's put it up on the upper holes and put the spacers on the bottom ones. I frickin' went online and downloaded the size for this board. And I guess I downloaded the wrong board size. Wouldn't you know it? And I made the screws holes a little too big, thinking I was going to use longer screws. So I guess I'm using longer screws. You know what? I'm taking all the wires off right now. Somewhere in here, I have a little bitty screwdriver with a little flathead. I hate these towers. These things are so obnoxious. They're really hard to get a positive, large enough wire in the hole, get a positive connection. I probably didn't do the best thing I could have, but oh well. I have to redo this because these won't reach across anyways. So those will all have to be redone. I got the width right. For some reason I made it extra long. Oh, that puts a kibosh on that. What is up, Jimmy? On red light. It's snowing there, red light? Where the hell are you? It's like really warm. This whole month, we've been like 10 degrees above temperature. It's almost 50 degrees out. Our normal high temperature for mid-March is upper 30s, low 40s, and it's almost 50 out already, and it's supposed to be like 65 out by the end of the day. Anyway, let me think here for a second. 1 second. Well, while I'm thinking about that, I can pull this here screen off, which you can't see, but I'll move the camera over again. So you got 10. Why is it not focusing? Why does it just not focus? That's weird, because this thing's never had a problem before. Literally using a little squeeze clamp on my iPad. There it goes. Now it's focused. You guys getting snow? That sucks, because that means it's going to get cold here tomorrow. Oh well, that's life, I guess. Let's see. What do I got in here for a nightmare? Let's get this screen off of here. Of course, I had to use a different frickin' size screw there because, you know, I'm an idiot. I may only get the screen mounted today. I really need a new screen. This is the third one I've gotten from them. I think I got this from Big Tree, actually. That's where this one came from. BQ or whatever their little sister company is. The first two both had lines missing. And I began to think it was me wiring it. And then this one has, and they're all doing it. This one has like everything shows on the screen, but it has like right in the middle, it has like a halo almost, you could call it. I've not test fitted this. Go back over here. You should be able to see it, right? Yeah. I've not test fitted the screen completely in this thing yet. Oh, why are you looking? Why do you have to be a pain in my butt? I'm going to need a longer cable anyway. See that already. Pull the nubby nub off. I do know I'm missing the holes here, which I completely forgot about. But, well, look at that. It actually fits. somewhat. Yeah, it's hitting the little speakery thing there. It's all right. It'll work for now. It will have to be modified, like everything I do. I don't have the SD card reader accessible. I guessed it all. I just kind of put it there, knowing I would probably be wrong. See if I put this on here, it'll hold it temporarily, so it doesn't fall down. And I can find some proper length screws to fit it. Fits pretty well, actually. Better than I thought it would, considering I kind of just guessed what I was doing. So, let's see. My pack of screws are over here. And I'm looking for like M4s. And M3s. These are all in the 5s. Of course, the very last one I pull out is the one I'm looking for, right? I actually have purchased. Come on, get in there. I have a purchased pre-done thing with some M4s in it over here. But I'm trying not to use that. These are all from printers. So I'm trying to use up the scrap crap first. That makes sense. Let's see, how long of a screw do I need? Might all be too long. Actually, that's just about the right length. It's a little long, but not terribly. Let's see. Some nuts, because I'm a nut. You're a nut, we're all nuts. Hey, that's too big. What was I thinking? I need these. Right here. I don't really like this. Well, there's two boards on this screen and they're mounted together. But the holes go through it. And when you try to tighten it up, you like bend the boards, which I'm not real keen on. And I think I'm going to get my fin dangles in there. Oh, maybe I can. I'm going to have to switch these out because I want black ones. If you haven't noticed, I've switched everything over to black screws on this frame. Everywhere I can. The only place that's not black now is the carriage and X bar because, well, that's what I have. All right, screen's somewhat mounted. There's a couple screws in there. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to fall out on me. Seems to fit properly. Let's see. What do I have for this here thing? Well, that's a major bummer. Gonna have to make another one. That's a major bummer. How am I gonna manage that? I could just drill a hole in it and put a couple spacers on there, which I could do quite easily. What do you guys think? You can have your frickin' snow. I do not mind winter, really. I don't really mind the cold. I don't, it's not my favorite thing, but I can deal with cold. I hate snow. And it's not even the snow. I hate the cleanup of snow. I hate the mud it creates the next day. I just don't like the crap. It's the after effects of snow that bothers me. We got crap growing here. It's been so warm already. We usually don't have anything grown until the end of March. I mean, the end of April. Oh, beginning of mid-March. Let me think about this for a moment. I may actually mount the screen over here, because then I'll turn the whole printer sideways. It'll fit better on this table. What do you guys think? Well, I guess we can put some washers on it. Or some kind of a spacer. I probably have little washer spacer things printed somewhere. Difference. Everyone asked me why I made this back plate modular instead of just making it part of the main piece here. And I did it for this very reason. So I can actually build this thing, mount everything, put it together, and the only thing I got to do to switch this is do the, well, in this case, 2 screws. But eventually, I'm hoping to, this board and drivers and stuff, I'm probably going to put on the Hodgepodge printer, which if you were listening to the last couple of streams, I'm going to start doing a Hodgepodge printer. And it's going to use all my scrap parts. And I got a couple of people donating stuff to make sure it gets completed. And I'm going to probably put this board on it and get an SKR on this. Although I might want to keep the Hodgepodge and get rid of this. Not. There's not much left of Anet here. Literally the only thing left of Anet is the base frame, and only the very base. Oh, and the top bar. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of an extrusion, and the motor, the x-axis, or y-axis, excuse me, the bed. The bed's all the original Anet. That's about it. All of this has been replaced. Lead screws are original, but new nuts, new motors. Actually, the motors are original, new caps, lead screws. Anyway, back to the board. You know, presser. I'm almost thinking about cutting these right off of it. I think I can. Let's see what I have. I got a little saw outside, and I can just drill through. Nah. I can just put some in a bit. For now, let's just start moving the wires over. Not even going to worry about the board now. How's that sound? Well, let's see what I have to pull out of the rest of this here box. Refocus. It did. Okay, what do we got in this here box? This box needs light. Where'd my little light go? I think I'm shining some light into that box with this here light. You guys can actually see it. It helps, huh? Sort of, but how am I going to hold it? It works. I don't know. You guys can't see what I just did. There you go. This will get you a clue on how it's all mounted. I got a squeeze clamp and my iPad, and then I just jam the light into the squeeze clamp little slot. That's working. All right, back to the printer. So now you can sort of see in here, huh? Not great, but sort of. See, my print job, go broke, stay home. 40 pieces, $780. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting paid to print stuff? How very nice for you. I wish I could do that. Although I never leave my printers alone long enough to Keep them reliable. I'm always tearing them apart. Always tearing them apart. What do I have in here? Okay, this is all powery stuff. The fan, I wired a thing into. Where does this go to? That was just an extension for my thermistor, correct? Fan 2. Fortunately, I marked everything as I was building this thing again the last time. I think I do this too much, huh? Just might be. See, all of this stuff has to come out. Can I just pull it out? Nope. And I have to disconnect it all. Me and wires just don't get along, if you haven't noticed. Get the hell out of the way. Why do you keep wanting to get in the way? Why? Why? Why, I ask? I'm going to have to pull this shrink wrap off because I don't think I'll get it out of this hole. Well, maybe. I'll pull this one out first, which I'm not going to get out without cutting some wires. What is going on? Oh, that's the frickin' bed with their double wire instead of just using one fat one. You know, I really don't want to screw with the wires any more than I have to. I'm thinking about just taking a Dremel to it. Where is my Dremel? It's right here. I made this Dremel out this box. What do you guys think? Should I just cut it out with my Dremel? Don't really want the box anyways. I'd rather do that than cut all these wires and have to re-splice them all. If I can get one or two of them out first, I think all the rest of them would go out if I take this grommet out. Let's get that stupid grommet out of there first. See if I have enough room to get some of these wires out of the way. What are you catching on? Alright, that one's out. That worked. That's all I had to do was get the damn grommet out of the way. And I believe we are box free now. Oh, what's the screw? Look at this crap. Unnecessary crap. I have a feeling I'm going to need it all back. At some point. Let's put it down there. Alright. This here part is going to go up and over and down. But you can't see what I'm doing because I got to move the camera again. Whoa. Whole shelf moved. That's not right. Okay. I have a little mount here. It slides around. And this is going to come up and over like I have on my other one, which you can't see. Can you see it? Can you see that down there? Nope. Screen's blocking it. But let me get rid of all of this crap. This can go away, and this can go away. And this can go away. Oh, 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 there we go. And this can go away. And all this go away. And this can all go away. This needs to stay. Almost wish I could use these aircrafty connectors. They're kind of nice. But in this particular case, it just isn't going to happen. Are they plugged on or are they soldered on? They are all soldered on. I figured. I was hoping they were little pin plugs where I could just do another plug and be done with it. I'll worry about that later. Keep them all together for now. Except for they need to be kind of separated, don't they? Yep, they do. So this is my X motor. Which no longer will have to reach across because it's going to get a designated. Hey, it's not cut the wires. Okay. And I'm going to neaten it up by twisting them all together. La di da. What's up, Sergio? What's up, John? What's up with the bear? Mr. Buttram a bear? Is he the Charmin bear? Mr. Buttram? Get it? That was almost funny. Almost, I say. Where is my blue tape? How many people just left the stream because I said blue tape? Because they hate it when I use blue tape. Okay, that's there. What's next? All of this stuff can get undone. Get undone. But the other thing is they mixed all this crap up to it just makes no freaking sense what they put where. Let's see. Let's finish this wiring first. Okay, this is the X motors. So I might as well hack them off now. And is that going to be long enough? Uh-oh. That might not be quite long enough. I might have to replace that. I think I actually have some. Is that any longer? Nope. It's going to come down through there. If I lower that, it might make it. Might not. I might be short on wires. I might be doing some really bad splicing to get all this to work. Because I don't have wires. One thing I don't have a lot left of. I do. They're on scraps and pieces and parts. Garbage. Mostly. Mostly garbage. Hey, Don, what's up? How is life over in Germany? Y'all locked down too? So they released some of my mail today, so I am getting my Vision Miner, the bed stuff, whatever they call it, polymer crap that they gave away. So I get to try that. If I can ever get this printer printing again. And that goes there. And what else do we got? We have the hot end fan, which is right here. Kind of tangled up into everything. Because, you know, it couldn't just be smooth and straight. That just wouldn't fly. Where's my little knife? Let me guess, I buried it somewhere. Oh, it's over here. I am going to try and save as much wire as I can, knowing that everything's a little short. Go up and over. So every inch matters. Let me see. Okay, I got a Phillips here somewhere. We just had it out last night. There it is. These have little itty bitty Phillips on them. I'd like to reuse these. They didn't really design it that way. I wasn't sure how I'd accomplish it. And they mixed and matched what got put with what, so the wrong wires are in the wrong plug, and I'd have to rewire them, which I may still do at some point. Okay. Oh, a little screw here holding it. And that comes out. And I can get rid of that and that. And I can cut all of these off right here. Get as much wire as I can out of it. This can come off, and that can come off, and that can come off, and all of that crap's gone. Pretty much all of this goes up and through here. And we'll go through that. So I need at least that much wire. That looks like it might work for everything but this frickin' stepper motor wire. Of course. Let's pull that out. Might have a longer piece somewhere. If not, I'll do some funky splicing, which I don't like doing, but welcome to my world. So now I need some tube, which I have over here. I have lots and lots of tube. Way too much tube. And yes, it's orange. So this will go here, snaps in there. This will go here, make it somewhat loose. Down here. So cut it right about here. And add another inch or two just for safety's sake. that'll work. You know what I don't know where it is? My stupid zip tool. What should I do with it? Here's one. What a mess I'm making. So this, I'm going to tag everything right now. So after I put it in the loom, I know what it is. This is hot end fan. Pen, pencil, something to write with. This one work? Not really. This little work. Marker, quick drying, water resistant. I have no idea what brand this is, but you see it on there? Close enough. And fan. Hef. It's the Hef. That goes there. This one will get tagged. Parts fan. Parts fan. PF. Goes over there. This is quite obviously the hot end, so I don't need to tag it. And this is the thermistor, which is obviously also quite obvious, but I want to put a little thingy on it to keep it together, just because I like it that way. And there is that. It is 10 after 10. Thought the screen on the right was colony. Yeah, it kind of was a colony thing to do. Hey, Imagine the Form. How are you? Oh, Mike's here. I didn't even see Mike come in. Hey, Mike, how you doing? So, let's zip some wires. Zippity zip, zip, zip. Get them all in there to start. Y'all in. This is kind of a lot for this little tool, but let's see how well it works. Working pretty good. I like my little zip tool. I'll tell you what, I'll take this stuff over that stupid ass spiral around crap any day. And we're getting some bunch in here because this thing's all twisted, but fix that. As you can see, this isn't a perfect way to do this, but oops, pulled myself out. I did. Still easier, I think, than that stupid spiral around stuff. Come on, stop doing that. what's the issue? Never had this much problem before. There it goes. It was just binding. And now we can put a zip tie on it. And all that stuff should be in place. Yes, I even have orange zip ties. So the power can get tightened up a little. Fans are good. Oh, I gotta still put the motor in there, don't I? Well, it needs to go to this side. So that'll work for now. Yep, I'm gonna put that other zip tie on there now, even though I gotta still put the other wire in there. Smaller one. We only got smaller ones. Oh, I think I'm running out of these in orange. It's getting really nice out. It's over 50 degrees now outside. I might have to go outside. Okay then. Hot end stuff. Sort of somewhat installed wired wise. Run. Not really installed, but run. There you go. Going to do a little cleanup now before I move on to whatever I'm going to do next. Get rid of some of this garbage. These all go right here. This is useless. This is not useless, but I don't need it anymore. What do I got left here? This is great. You know, I didn't think when I was talking to RCCNC, and I thought about it too. I kind of wanted to put this end switch on the carriage so it could run up this with the hot end. Because now I need a separate wire for just this going down and across and out to the power. Well, I can run it across the back here and down and out from this motor one, which is what I'm trying to avoid. So it's going to get a wire. Sippity snip. It's definitely going to have to get a add-on wire anyways. I might just run a whole new wire because it's just an in-stock. I'm going to keep these things. I kind of like these aircraft connectors. I think they're pretty cool. I might use them someday. Let's get rid of the garbage. Keep the screws, because you never know when you need them. Save the screws. Okay. One step closer. And of course, this power supply's got different mountings. It's got two here instead of one. So my little gizmo for mounting the power supply, that's not it. I redesigned it wherever they went. Oh, they're right here. Might not work. I don't even remember how it's going to do it. Nope, nothing lines up. Yeah, freaking figures. I had a feeling this was an oddball power supply. Do you know what? I think I can make it work by using that and that. And that just takes a nut and a bolt. They used to have a thing in there and it fell out. And that one will take that. I think I can still get to that screw, sort of. So let's see if I can at least temporarily mount this. That's a little itty bitty screw there. I think I want to save it. Where's my little cup? I can put it in there for now. Okay. It can go away because it's driving me nuts. What do I got for spare screws? All this stuff right here. Let's use them because we have them. Great. Great. It's not really long enough though. Or is it? Oh, it just might be. Let's find out. And I'm going to need these here spectacle things. Who am I missing? Hi, Andy. No, this is not Google Hangouts. This is StreamYard. It says it right in the corner. Powered by StreamYard. Google Hangouts is gone. Isn't that? They're like gone now, aren't they? Isn't Google Hangouts like done? Oh, that's not long enough. I'm not even sure it's the right size. This, on the other hand, should be more than long enough. And this, I can probably mount here, but I'm going to need a screw and a nut. I have right here. Right here. But I think I'm going to convert it to a lock nut where it is somewhat important. I'm kind of close to everything. Oh, wow, there's still some dirt in there. I have a slightly smaller one because that's awful close to the potentiometer thing. I don't know if I want it that close. There's a little voltage, wattage, amperage adjuster right here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, not in the camera. Let's get back in the camera. Right here, this here little screw. But this will work, I think. At least temporarily. Until I can redesign something a little bit better. A little bit safer. But I am going to put a washer on it, which I don't have here. But I have some over here. My washers. Use my washer. What size washer do I need? One of these here little ones, I think. We'll go with this size. Come on, washer. Pop out of there. Of course, too many come out. Can't beat that. Only need one. Probably need another one now because I lost it, right? Now, the hard part is going to be getting it all together without getting mad and throwing it out the window. Because I do not have the best fingers in the world for this kind of stuff. So we're going to use the aid of some pliers. Hopefully get it on there. That worked, sort of. Oh, of course, frickin' I hit it with the magnet. Oh, what a moron sometimes. This is not my most brilliant move here. You know, I'm wondering if I go the other way with it, make it a stud. I think that might be a better situation. I do. Then I can use this on this. And then I can put the washer on here, even though it's supposed to be inset. It's not going to be anymore, so I definitely want the washer. And then I can put the nut on here. Was going to use a lock nut, but not going to happen right now. I have some somewhere, so I'm not going to go looking. Because this is going to be temporary. I need to rethink this mount. Come on. Why won't you start? Come on. There we go. There's that, and there's that, and there's that. And that will make it so I can mount it right here. Looks like it'll work, sort of. It may work. It may work. Move it so I can get there. And then I just lose my little zip tool. Clean up the crap on the floor. All right, I need now some mounting hardware for that. So need some of these, which I'm out of my super shorties. I don't think these are short enough. Oh, here's a little one. No, I got one more. I had it out the other day. What did I do with it? Even if it's silver. I don't think I used it anywhere. And some spinnings. almost out of spinnings. I hate spinnings. I really, really do. I'm going to get that in there. Sure I am. I'm just going to take that, stick the screw in. With a little help. Get this started. And then spin it back. This one's easy to get at. And another stupid spin in. Key nut. Come on. My fat ass fingers don't like to do this no more. Then mount the thing. Wrong screw size. Dummy. Bit size. Screwdriver size. And that's there. Oh, I know that's going to bottom out before it tightens. No, guess not. It sort of worked. And it's not the best mount, but there's going to be another one coming off of here once I figure out exactly how high I'm going to mount it. I wasn't sure because I got you can't see them, but I put a bunch of 45 brackets on here to make this whole thing stiffer. Make it stiffer. Garbage. Don't like garbage. Get rid of the garbage. Alrighty. What do we got here? Oh, it is crap. Let's see, what am I pulling on? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Probably going to end it soon because it's getting really nice out. It's over 50 degrees again still. And I'm probably going to go outside and work in the yard for a bit because why not? It's nice out. What we got here? Come on, True. Come on, True. Am I going to get it over that? Sure I am. And what is this nightmare? Aha. These are the two Z motors, which really don't need to be run this way anymore. Along with that and that. And I made my own little plug, if I remember correctly, to split this into one. Let's see. What are you guys up to? When can we see the magic smoke? No magic smoke. Can't happen. This is just a rebuild. It is not. It's a move. It's not even a rebuild, really. Yes, this is how the E12 comes. Actually, the E12 comes worse. This is my reconstruction. I rebuilt all the innards of this once already. When I first got it, I remade it a little differently. Kind of straightened things out, even though it may not look like I did. Believe me, it's better than it was. Definitely a learning curve when they print a little on a bad printer. Just so tired of printers breaking in bad prints. That's why I put an ATX on mine instead of Meanswell. Meanswell's alright. I don't even know what to, again, is this power supply? This is my original power supply that came on the Max Micron back in the day, and the only thing wrong with it is the fan, which I have problems with all fans just because my location is so close to the shoreline and everything. I have a feeling the salt in the air wipes them out, wipes the bearings. Destroys the bearings. Never can get scissors under there. I have some pointy scissors. Can I do it without cutting wires? That is the question. I really don't want to cut wires, although I might have to because I have a feeling this is a cluster under here. If I remember correctly, I did this to straighten it all up because it was a mess under there. I don't even know what the hell I did. I really don't, because it was a while ago. Which is why I'm doing this, because I really didn't like that box. It's funny, I used to like those boxes. I used to think they were a good idea because you could unplug it. The problem is they make it so you can't unplug it. If they use all those aircraft connectors and make it so you can unplug all the plugs, they would be not a bad thing. And I almost thought about drilling it out and adding more aircraft plugs, but I kind of want the desktop space, which is why I'm mounting it like this. And cutting and wiring, and this is not my forte. I am not a wire kind of guy. I can already see I spliced here somewhere along the line. They have those look too nice to be mine. Actually, no, those aren't mine. Oh boy. Oh, lordy. This is the boring part of the whole thing. Actually, the whole thing's kind of boring to me. Don't like wiring. Not a wiring kind of guy. But it's got to be done. Not my worst thing. I'm far from the best at it, though. Especially rewiring. I'm alright doing it from scratch. Okay then. That's gone. This is the splitter for the Z, which I think I made this. I did make this. Seems like I should probably unmake it. And start from scratch. Because this can be very short now, because it's only going there. So, yeah, it's going to get snipped. Where'd my snippers go? Red, blue, black, green, so I didn't spin wires or anything. So that's good. This can stay because it's just getting put over to the other side. Like so. This, of course, the stupid light is in my way. This is the hotbed, which will get mounted here somewhere. And this, they put just, I don't get it. The X motor, Y motor, bed motor, the only one on its own little unit. That can go right up and into there, right here, either one. So I can just snip that right off, but I will save the little thing here because I want it. Oh, then there's one screw. You know, these things would be great. The aircraft connectors, aviation connectors, whatever you want to call them. If they just use them all the way through it, you know? Instead of being morons and putting half on and half off. They're actually a pretty darn good connector. Okay, what else is on here? Oh, the X switch. What's all in here? So the X switch, or the Y switch and the Y motor, they put on one unit all by itself. And yes, this is going to get pulled off of it because I hate this crap. And it's going to get bright orange. And I'm almost about done. Yeah, but why even bother wasting the money on any of the connectors if you're not going to do them all? I mean, and the ones they do don't make sense. I don't know. It just, none of it made sense to me. I wish I had money because I would put all aviator connectors going into this box and redesign that power box. I don't know if you guys watched that last night, but I was thinking about Chaos Cortec and Chelsea and them doing the live stream last night with ZBrush. I don't want to play with ZBrush again. I got ZBrush Core, not ZBrush. So this is a short connector, which may be long enough. Yeah, it's long enough. It's just gotta go over there. I will clean it up a little. Give it a twist. Probably not good. Someone's going to tell me it's not a good idea, but, you know, whatever. I'm not going to bother. Just don't care at the moment. And it just dropped. I think that one's going over there. And this one goes right here. Cool. That plugs in there. And I probably have a piece of scrap here that's long enough of this. Go from there to there. Like so. And I do. So I might as well load it. So you don't always even need the zip tool. But now it's going to get helpful, whatever I do with it. Is the camera even catching that? Not really, but sure. Let's get it over here and sort of see what I'm doing. Sort of. Kind of, sort of. No, the wire's not on top. How'd that happen? Not supposed to happen. That zip tool is awesome. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it is definitely awesome. Makes life easier. Loading that stuff. And for now, one of these goes over here. That's sort of done. And I may actually go to a slightly larger size and put this into it. I really need to go to this side with it. I wonder if I can go directly to this. Just have this stand up. That might be a thought. Move this so it's actually going this way. I think I can. I think I can. I don't know who's electronically inclined here. I'm not sure if this double wire for the power bed is a good idea or not. I do know this bed sucks. The Major Moose Pud. Badly. It is a terrible piece of junk. And here's why I hate this. I know a lot of people like this braided crap, but now what? I have to cut this whole thing to get this wire out. Life is a bitch. What do I do with scissors? Stepping on crap. I absolutely hate this stuff. When I used to build dragsters, we used to use this crap back in the 70s and 80s. And everybody started going to this stuff in the racetrack just because it was easier to rewire. This looked better. Although they came out with some fancy, there used to be a lot of chrome split loop. I hate this braided crap. Makes a mess when you cut it. Come on, cut the wire. Should just slide it off. I wonder if I can now. Probably not. I know I can't. I've tried it before. Well, I can expand over that if I get rid of that. Makes it easier if I have it attached, huh? Should have done that a while ago. Mm-hmm. Good old masking tape end actually works just fine. La di da di dum, di do di dum. What's going on in chat? I haven't looked at chat in a while. I should probably look at chat. See what's going on in chat, because that's what chat's all about, is chatting, right? Chat. So hopefully I can just slide this off now. I gotta get rid of this part. Because this stuff, if I remember correctly, does a weird expandy thing where you can actually expand it over the plugs, like so. So I believe I can just expand it over the plug, maybe. looks like it might work. Or maybe not. Or maybe. Oh, looks like it's going to work. Yep. It expanded right over. Sort of. Okay, one less freaking nightmare piece of crap. I hate that stuff. Yeah, now we have this nice thing. And do I have a piece left over that's long enough? Or do I have to cut a new one? Probably have to cut a new one. Yep, let's cut a new one. I'm almost thinking I should use a bigger one. If I bring it down there, I can't. Can't do it. So right about there, which should be too long. Yeah, let's use the Zip B2. The only problem with doing this, gotta find a way to hold the end. And you know what? I did it from this side. I can plug this in. Do it from that side first. And hold it. Now we'll have to redesign Glenn's mount. Because this right here is Glenn's idea, which worked brilliantly at the time. But for what I'm doing, I'm going to have to change it. So, normally I don't get fought this much with this stuff. But that is life. Mine actually should have gone up to another size. It's almost like it's too tight in there. Going out. Stop pulling out, Jimmy. There's that. That will go over into the box over there. I'm going to make something different here. Okay. One step closer. That is the X wire, or the Z wire for that motor. Goes on the other side. Let's do a little cleanup again. Because I hate cluster mess. Okay. And he is getting older than dirt too. Yep. Why, how old is Indy? Is he older than me? You feel 63. Oh, you'll be 63. Yeah, you're older than I am. That's hard to do. Yeah, I'm a 16-year-old trapped in a 90-year-old body who's actually only 55. Actually, I'm more like a 25-year-old. I've grown up in the last couple of years. My mentality is about 25. And let's see what else we got to do. Knock some screws on the ground. That's what we got to do. I need to put those in a box or something. I think I have some boxes somewhere. Where are they? Got a little cuppy thing. Right here. But I don't need that one. So I can use it for these. Pick up all the screws in bits and pieces, and parts and wannabes. Then I'll still knock them over because I'll knock the whole cup over and then they all go scattering. Which you know I'm going to do. Because that is just me. I'm a slob. So anyway, it's almost 11. And I think I'm about done. For now. I've got it good and started. That's about all I'm going to do today. Because, or for now, I might do some more later. But that's a good start. Because the next thing, and I think I'm going to do it. Oh, that's that. I have to design a mount for this to go here, which I think I have already. I just got to print one. And I got to redesign this to actually take this board. I don't know where I got the dimension. I swear I got that off of the MKS thing. Or GitHub. Oh well. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that wire. I have to clean it up a little. But we're well on our way. Thank God I still have 2 other printers that can print the parts. That's what I was worried about doing this, is I really wanted to print on this printer most of the parts, which I did. I wanted it to print itself. So, yeah. I think I'm done. So what are you guys up to? Let's take some more screws out of here. Put them in my little cup O screws. I'm gonna name glasses because I'm old and blind. I am old and blind. I'll tell you, angled needle nose, really good. For doing this kind of work. Really, really good. Yeah, talking of spare parts for fixing printers, I have a bunch of parts doing all these fixes and rebuilds and designs, and over the years, I have amassed a lot, and I actually have even more of extrusions, leftovers. These are all replacements. They're all T-groove, and I replaced almost all of them with V-groove. And this is a leftover piece from building the llama core, this big ass thing here. So I got in contact with a couple of people, and I got a couple of companies sending me some parts to match what I don't have. And mostly the big one, hopefully, they said they would. I haven't actually contacted them again since they said they would, which I got to do probably today. Exoslide is going to help me out getting it built. I don't know exactly what they can donate. They're giving me some returns, rebuilds / stuff they don't feel good about selling, but work fine, cosmetic issues, whatever, which is perfect. I don't want anything special. So we're going to build the hodgepodge printer and do the same kind of thing. This is actually what I was doing with this whole camera setup, trying to figure out how I can stream / record / whatever the build of it, designing and building. And I'm going to design it from scratch, just like I did that, even though that's an Anet and the base frame is the i3 style. That is actually 99.9% my own, right down to the bed motion mounting system and everything. It's all mine. I mean, it's all, I kind of pick and choose ideas, but I designed it all from scratch. I mean, there's basic copycat kind of look-alike type of things. Like the screen mount is similar to a, other Creality type stuff. But it's all designed by me. So I will be streaming / recording probably everything on the hodgepodge, right down to using Fusion. I will need, at the end of the whole thing, the hodgepodge will be raffled off. So, and I've said it before, and I've already gotten people offering money, but I'm not going to worry about it this moment. But I will be doing a Patreon or a PayPal or whatever toward the end of the hodgepodge to help whoever, or to help so I can ship it to whoever wins it. The Anet here that I'm working on costed about $70 to ship from Florida. So I'm figuring $70 to $100 to ship it. So there's that. Probably no one's going to have any money because no one's going to work for the next month because the whole country's getting shut down. But yeah, Right now, for streaming software on YouTube, I'm using StreamYards. Like it a lot. It's super simple. This is all StreamYards. I literally set it up and I emailed the link to myself and fired up the iPad. The only thing it won't let you do is start it from an iPad, which is fine. But yeah, I'm loving StreamYards just for simplicity. You can use OBS and all those. I just find those like processor hungry for the, especially when you're using a crappy computer like I am. Not that it's crappy, it's just old and not the most powerful thing. But yeah, I love StreamYards. Love it. It's working quite well. It's free. And that's the other thing. I may, with the hodgepodge, I may do a, I don't know, Patreon or YouTube or do a stream or something and see if I can get $50 to pay StreamYards. Because right now I'm limited to 20 hours. I may get a hold of StreamYards and see if they're willing to donate and give me a short, like a 3-month full-on subscription. I'd rather not, more because I like StreamYards and I've been using it for free and I know it costs them money. Like right now it's costing them money to, basically, if you don't know how StreamYards works, I broadcast to StreamYards. StreamYard mixes everything on their servers and then shoots it back out to YouTube. There's more to it than that, but OBS, it works. I just find it complicated, and OBS is wicked nasty, power hungry. I have more problems with OBS just because it's processor slash video card, graphics card, real intensive. Anyway, StreamYards pays for all this. They pay for the server time. They don't own the servers. They're all leased. So they're paying for me right now to stream on their system. So I would like to pay them for when I go to do the hodgepodge. I may, if I can't get any money between now and then, I may beg and plead with them to give me a short-term license, because they've done it for other people. I just prefer. I mean, they've been really good. The guys at Gage and what's his name? No, I can't remember his name. I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. Yeah, I think he does most of the coding. Anyway, they're awesome. The two of them are awesome, and I don't want to abuse them too much. YouTube, you're live. Yeah, no kidding. So anyways, on that note, I'm going to hit the road. That was a fun little, mostly trial. Your item is out for delivery. Yeah, you told me that like 4 times today. I don't get that. And that's it. So step 1 of moving everything over. I'm kind of committed now. Getting rid of that box. The box is gone. Hopefully we'll have a little more desktop space over here to put stuff. The Pi is actually going to get mounted directly to it too. And there's that. So, see you. Thanks for stopping in and watching my goofiness.